Hi, I'm Lynette, and welcome to another episode of I'm Not Buying It, where I sit here and I talk about all of the new makeup releases I'm not going to buy. Why? Because in 2022, I am using the makeup I already own. Now, of course, I'm going to be buying some new makeup, but the point is to not buy everything. Okay, so if you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing because I'm here every week with makeup hauls, swatches, tutorials, and reviews. So let's get into all this new makeup that I'm not going to buy. Now, in a previous video, I talked about brands on the bubble. So brands that were, I was interested to see which way they're going to go in 2022. Are they going to become more popular or become popular, or are they going to take a downturn? And one of those brands I talked about was Glamlite, because I was interested. Glamlite is very popular, but I was interested to see, going forward in the new year, are they going to be able to continue to ride that food train, the food theme that they've got going on, which they do very well, which has got them very popular. A lot of people love their formula, love their packaging, love the whole thing. I think it's super cute too. So, I was interested to see in the new year what they're going to do. Is that going to become gimmicky and cheesy as we go along, or is it going to remain popular? Now we get to find out, because Glamlite is releasing new eyeshadow palettes. We're going to talk about if it's one or more. They're doing a collaboration with Hershey's, my favorite, and Hershey's Kisses. And they've got what looks like two palettes from what I'm seeing here, and I will have the Instagram accounts that I follow and I find out about the new releases from listed down below. And they have this one palette that's got pink packaging. Of course, it's shaped like a Hershey's Kiss. And then on the inside, you have this really pretty pink berry toned color story. So, as always, Glamlite hits it out of the park with the food theme. Every time I see one of their food theme palettes, I get hungry. This is no different. I love chocolate. I just love it. And this is like yummy. The packaging is super cute, super consistent with Hershey's Kisses. And then the color story is really, I don't know if this is for Valentine's Day. I'm guessing probably this is going to be a Valentine's Day themed release. But the inside color story is really pretty. You have that really, it's a 6-pan palette, 3 mattes, 3 shimmers. It retails or will retail for $18. And you've got that really dark purple plum matte. And then you've got a hot pink matte. You got one that looks like a reddish brown, and then you have these 3 shimmer metallic shades, and Glamlite does a really nice metallic formula. And yeah, this is really pretty. Now I also see there's another palette, Hershey's Kisses palette, and it looks different. So I'm wondering, are they going to be coming out with both of these? That pink palette, it looks like the packaging looks like one of those cushy type packaging like they did for the burger palette, whereas the second palette looks like cardboard, and it's got chocolate. It looks more like chocolate on the outside, from the outside. And then the model, the eyeshadow look she's wearing is very cool tone brown, looks like cool tone, maybe like gray purpley plum shades that she's wearing. So are these going to be 2 new palettes, like a milk chocolate type palette, and then a Valentine's Day themed palette? I don't know, but yeah, in the chocolate palette, we don't see the inside. We don't see any, we don't see the color story. So that's interesting. I think it's super cute, and I'm sure it's going to be another hit for them. I, however, am not buying it because, and you've heard me say this before, and you'll hear me saying it more often going forward. I feel like for the berry toned one, the shadows that we can see, you could insert any 6-pan monochromatic pink or pink palette into this slot. and have these shades already. So of course I'm thinking about my 6-pan Juvia's Place, the Violets palette. I'm thinking about the Sweet Pinks palette. So, you know, I have these shadows already, I'm sure, in my Norvina 5 palette. And yeah, but I think it's really, really, really cute. Glamlite said they're gonna ride this food theme till the wheels fall off. Okay, auntie. Okay. And now next up, let's see what we have here. Let's stick with Valentine's Day themed palettes for right now. September Rose Cosmetics is coming out with the Still Pretty eyeshadow palette. It's 15 shades, a mixture of mattes and shimmers. And oh, it's out already. It was available come February 4th. I believe this palette is England-based indie brand, black owned. And the palette is special because it's dedicated to the brand owner's mother. And yeah, you have a pretty, again, another Valentine's Day appropriate color story with the pinks and the purples and the reds. You have one marble shade in there, metallic shade, and then you have a total of 5 metallics, it looks like. And yeah, I don't really see, except for the one deep red matte shade, I don't see any other real deepening matte shades in that palette, something that I always look for. But yeah, again, a pretty palette. I'm not buying it though, because the color story doesn't really speak to me. Reds and pinks and purples. I think it's the red shadows, because reds just, I don't know, every time I do a look with red eyeshadow, it just doesn't really look good. So doesn't speak to me, but a pretty palette. I'm not buying it though. And then Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay has a palette, Love Notes palette. I believe this one is already available, and I'm not sure of the price. Maybe it's $18, because these pans, I think these are their, what is it, 16 shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 20, 20 pan eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, I think they're $15, and it's a pretty palette. Some of the pictures, a lot of the shadows, the lighter shadows look kind of ashy-ish, but then in other pictures it looks like, I think I also saw a video of it, it looks like they look like shades that would show up on my skin tone. Beauty Bay does have a nice formula. I find it to be pigmented, so I think that all of these shades will more than likely show up on deeper skin tones. But yeah, it's pretty. More neutral and it's softer, a much softer Valentine's Day theme. Oh, and it looks like this palette is already sold out. People are jumping on these Beauty Bay palettes now. They've come out with these 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I say 20 pan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 pan palettes with the nice packaging and the nice formula. They've gotten popular, at least on YouTube, and now people are checking for Beauty Bay. They're liking the color stories and they're buying these palettes. And then Beauty Bay, you know, you never know if the palette's going to be restocked or not, if it's limited edition, if it will be brought back. So yeah, if it is brought back, I could see why people want it. It's really pretty, but I'm not buying it. From Unearthly Cosmetics, we do have a new 9 eyeshadow pan palette from them. Also looks like it is a Valentine's Day themed palette. It's going to be available for pre-order on February 11th. And it will retail for $35. And did I say what the name of it is? It is the Sleepover palette. And again, really pretty. I don't think you can really go wrong with these purples, berry type palettes, pink palettes, because who doesn't like berry, pinks, or purples? But really pretty. They have I would have preferred a dark, they do have a dark berry shadow in there, purple shadow in there. I would have preferred something much darker and plummy. They do have a really dark, it looks like a dark brown, maybe a plum brown shade in there. And then they have what looks like a black with some sparkle in it, a shimmer with some different color sparkle in it. And the mattes look pretty, the shimmers look pretty. It's a pretty palette. It's a pretty palette. I'm typically not crazy about their artwork, but this artwork I like, it's fine. But yeah, this is not, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy any of these purple Valentine's Day berry tone palettes because I have these shadows in my collection already. So not buying that one either. And now let's go to Clarity Cosmetics. They have a palette that's out now. It's the Bloom palette. And I think I just got an email from them today about it's low on stock. Apparently people are buying it, which, you know, I'm not surprised at because it is pretty. They do a really nice shimmer formula. I believe, I don't know this to be true, but I believe Clarity and Give Me Glow Cosmetics have the same manufacturer. I own palettes and singles from them both, and they really, the formula is like exactly the same. The shimmers, the mattes, pretty much the same. So I mean, you're getting a good formula, although the mattes, because they tend to be pressed pigments, they might be a little more difficult to work with, to blend, but they're going to be very pigmented. And then the metallics are super foiled. So yeah, it's a pretty palette. You have some berries, you got a couple of greens in there, you got a couple of blues in there, you have some dark, deep dark mattes, which is nice. One of them looks like a deep dark purple, and the other one, I don't know, might be a blue. Yeah, nice color story, but yeah, I'm not buying it. I already have palettes from them and from Give Me Glow that I don't use, along with like 99% of my other palettes in my collection. So yeah, I won't be buying this, but very nice. Let's see, do we have anything else in terms of eyeshadow? All right, let's talk about Too Faced. Too Faced has a palette that's out now. It's an 8-pan palette, 8-shadow eyeshadow pan palette. The Major Love palette, which I guess it's supposed to be like a military themed palette because there's camouflage on the front. A major, like a major in the army. It's a, you know, it's a neutral eyeshadow palette with a pop of green, and you know, I feel like it's just, this is just what Too Faced does now. I feel like they do the same color story over and over and over again. The packaging is cute. I like the little tin pan. It looks like it's one of the tin pan palettes, but yeah, not interested in that. I haven't been interested in any Too Faced eyeshadow palettes in quite some time, so won't be buying it. And I think we're gonna veer a little bit away now from eyeshadow, and let's talk about, today we are going to talk about MAC. MAC Cosmetics has a new release for the spring 2022, girl. We still got snow on the ground out here, but MAC is already onto their spring collection. They're coming out with 3 Glow Play blushes, an extra dimension skin finish, and 3 Love Me lipsticks, and another Prep and Prime Fix Plus. But I'm really looking at these blushes and this highlighter, this skin finish. These blushes, first of all, the packaging does look kind of similar to something they've done in the past. I believe these are cherry blossoms on this packaging. So it looks reminiscent of something they've done before, but beautiful. Like MAC always does beautiful packaging. And these blushes, these shades look so rich. I mean, I'm even liking that light lavender blush, which probably wouldn't show up on me, but I might buy it anyway just to see if it doesn't sell out immediately, because people talk about MAC isn't all that anymore, but they come out with some of these collections they come out with and they get scooped the hell up, okay? So the blushes are really pretty. I like all 3 of the blushes. I continue to like orange blush, even though orange on my face, on my eyes, yes, but on my actual face, orange does not look good on me, but I continue to buy orange blush. I don't know why. But yeah, that's pretty. So I'm definitely interested in the blushes. And then the skin finish looks like it's a champagne pink, which of course I already have probably 2 like that already in my collection. But it is so, that embossing is so beautiful. And then the lipsticks, I'm not interested in, of course the packaging is beautiful, not interested in the lipstick or in the Prep and Prime. But, you know, something for me to think about, and it's Glow Place. They look like they are powder. They look like they're powder, because I think they do have some cream blushes, but I think these are powder. And correct me if you know, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And they say Glow Place, so I'm guessing they're not matte. Maybe they have a little shimmer or a little glow to them. Maybe, perhaps. If I'm all wrong, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is really pretty. I would look out for this. I'll be on the lookout for this, but I'm not going to be like waiting and seeing and when it comes out and trying to rush and buy it before it gets scooped up. Like, no, I'm not. I'm interested, but I'm not that interested. So that's it from MAC. Oh, let's talk about Rihanna, who is with child. She and Fenty Beauty are coming out with a new line of lipsticks. And so it's a refillable lipstick. So you buy the 2 components separately. And there's the lipstick refill, and then there's the actual tube. And so you can buy different colors and then interchange them into the same tube. And the packaging, you know, Riri always gets the packaging right. And I think it's like $20. So it's $20 for the case, and then $12 for the lipstick. Yeah, so the refillable lipstick is $12. The case is $20. So for one lipstick, at least initially, you're going to have to shell out $32. And then if you buy the refills, those will be $12. Yeah, I mean, this is not a new concept. I know that there are other luxury brands that do this. I think Hourglass is one of them. High-end brands that do this. But yeah, not interested. I'm not wearing lipstick now, so not interested in that. And let's talk about some face powder, some new face powders from Saie. And they have the Airset Radiant Loose Setting Powder. And oh, it's already available. It's been available since January 27th. You know, I meant to talk about this in another video and forgot because I'm so wrapped up in eyeshadow palettes. But let me know down below if you picked up this powder. I don't know. I'm a sucker for setting powder. I like pressed powder. I like loose powder. And I don't have any makeup products from Saie. I do have their bronzer brush that I haven't used yet, but I don't have any of their makeup products. And this looks nice. It comes in 3 shades: translucent light, translucent medium, translucent deep. And it looks like I would need a shade in between deep and medium. But yeah, it's pretty. Now, I don't have the price here, but it's nice. Let me know if this is something you have and if you like it. It looks like it's got a little shimmer in it, so it's going to give you a little glow. So that is from Saie. And then I think we're going to end off here today with Dose of Colors. Dose of Colors is another brand that I talked about in my brands on the downturn. So I was interested to see where Dose of Colors was going to go this year. And this seems to be their first launch of 2022. Is this their first launch of 2022? I think it is. And it's due out. It's out already. Came out February 5th. And it's the Love Starts With You collection. And they have, it's limited edition. They have the Heart Eyes eyeshadow palette, which is $26 for a quad. Heart Cheeks cream blush sticks, which are $22 each. Looks like there's 2 of them. And then Opposites Attract 2-in-1 lip pairs. Looks like there are 2 of those, and those are $22 each as well. And Yeah, this is just, I mean, it's kind of boring. It's safe. It's not interesting. The eyeshadow quad is cute. They bill it as, they're advertising it as travel friendly size, multi shades, perfect for day to night looks. And it is. They have a deepening plum shade in there, burgundy type shade in there. It's a cool zone palette. The color story is pretty, but I mean, it's nothing really special. I have the Color Pop. What is this? The Stone Cold Fox palette, which has all the cool tone neutrals I need in it, including peaches, including mauve tones. So don't need that. Semi matte cheek color. Don't need that. And the dual ended lip gloss and matte tube. One end of the tube has lip gloss, the other end has a liquid matte lipstick formula in it. And are those popular? Do those do well? I don't feel like, I don't know. I had that one time and it was nice. I got it from another brand and it was nice, but I'm not wearing lipsticks either. So this is an easy pass for me. I'm not buying it. This to me is just more of the same of where Dose of Colors is going, like releasing stuff that's just not memorable, if you ask me. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. But that's just my my opinion. And then, you know what, let's wrap this video up with this Make It Black collection, limited edition collection, available at Ulta Beauty. And the collection includes makeup from four different brands, from Oma Beauty, Morphe brushes, Elf Cosmetics, and MAC Cosmetics. So, first of all, I'm sure it's for, right, Black History Month, right? Okay. Why is it called Make It Black collection? Make It Black. Like, why is that the name? What does that mean, Make It Black? I don't know how I feel about that. So Oma Beauty, their contribution is an eyeshadow palette, Black Magic Carnival palette. I mean, it's nice. The shimmers look really pretty. That green shimmer looks really pretty, but no. Now the lipsticks, they do have a black lipstick. I look dead in black lipstick, but I still want one. And these are all matte, and Oma Beauty makes my favorite matte lipstick formula. So I could see myself picking up the black one if it goes on sale. I could see that. I could do that. I could see that. And then Morphe has an eyeshadow palette, the 18 pan artistry palette for $22. So the Oma Beauty palette is $44. The Badass Icon lipsticks is $24. The Morphe artistry palette is $22. There's 18 shades in it. And it's just a neutral palette with a couple of pops of green and blue. So no. And then Morphe, or is this Elf? Elf has the Make It Black face sponge. So it's a regular makeup sponge that's black for the Make It Black collection for Black Friday, for Black History Month. And then MAC has 3 Make It Black lipsticks, which are all neutral lipsticks, and no, I'm not. Again, the only thing I'm feeling in this collection is the black lipstick. That's it. That is it, y'all. This is easy. This has been, I think there's really been very, very little of late that's come out, or that's coming out, that I'm interested in, like even have a small shred of interest in, which is perfect, This allows me to continue using the makeup I already own And yeah, maybe I could save a couple of coins this year. Let me know in the comments. Did any of these releases, any of these speak to you? Is there anything on the horizon that you know about that I don't know about that interests you? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, please give it a like. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.